righty, now it is time to preview what is now the annual Chiefs-Eagles game. But you guys have heard us talk about both of these teams enough, so we're going to be bringing in two super fans to help us preview the game. First up, representing the Kansas City Chiefs, from the University of Kansas, he is an actor, comedian, and a United States Marine. You know him from The Hangover, Step Brothers, 21 Jump Street, The Daily Show, Holy Moly, and so much more. Please welcome Mr. Rob Riggle!
Yeah! Big Rick!
Yeah, Big Rick!
It's unbelievable! What a day! It's the best day ever!
Oh my God, that's great. All right.
Thanks, guys. So glad to be here. I can't wait to see who you brought on to join us today. I'm so excited.
Well, representing the Philadelphia Eagles from the Community College of Philadelphia, he is a comedian, entrepreneur, actor, and producer. You know him from his global stand-up shows, Jumanji, Ride Along, Cold as Balls, all the DraftKings commercials, and much more. Then we have time to really rattle off. Please welcome Mr. Kevin Hart!
Yeah!
Philadelphia's own
For the first time, I think I realized that I don't have any phrases. Rob had a bunch of noises. You guys, I got nothing. I have absolutely nothing. It's just me. Fuck off, Rob.
Well, are you guys ready to represent your teams?
I am.
We know what we're here for?
I am.
All righty. How are we feeling about the season so far? Let's start with you, Rob.
Well, it's an easy conversation. I mean, it's not starting off with a bang.
Damn it!
It's not starting off with a bang.
Fuck! Well, hold on. I believe he's asking me.
Well, yeah, I'm saying, but I mean,
start with you.
in this case, it's not starting
Rob,
off with
I'm
a
sorry.
bang.
I'm sorry.
It's tough. So I figure I would help with your answer, right?
I didn't set you up for this, Rob.
This is what great moments are made of. This is what it is. You can't have a comeback unless you start out a little rocky. So what? We lost the first game. It was in a totally different time zone. We were playing in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean, for crying out loud. How's anybody expected to play at these times?
Yeah.
This is ridiculous.
Yeah.
So first of all, we're fighting the clock. We're fighting the other team. You know, you're playing on a different continent, for crying out loud. So
I can't understand anything anybody's saying.
That's weird. Nobody understands. It was weird. I just put that in a weird category. So the season really starts. Hey, it starts this weekend, and of course,
in Arrowhead, baby. Let's go.
All right, it's going to be a repeat. Oh, Arrowhead's going to be electrified, loudest stadium in the world. I don't know if that's true, but definitely in America. And I just think it's going to be an incredible week. So to answer your question shortly, not super stoked about the way it started, but super excited about where it's going.
There we go.
Spoken like a true loser. Right? Like I think spoken like a true loser. I mean, I heard everything. I heard everything but accountability there. Right? And I mean, for me,
everything but accountability.
Everything but accountability. We talked about Brazil. We talked about the time zones. We talked about not being able to understand fatigue. I didn't hear anything that I should have heard. And by the way, that's the bigger issue. That's the issue that we're dealing with right now in general, right? We're dealing with a much larger issue, Rob, and you may not want to address it, but I will. Jason, throw the question to me, please. Can I go?
Yes,
Can you ask me, Jason?
Kevin, how do you feel about the starts of the season so far for the Philadelphia Eagles?
First of all, I've never been more ecstatic about a football season in my life. I mean, listen, when you come off of a Super Bowl, the first thing that you want, right? As a competitor, as a guy that understands what happens in these locker rooms, the first thing that you want to see at the start of a new season, you want to see the same energy and you want to see the same tone. More importantly, you want to see that tone get set out the gate. Coming out the gate and handling the Cowboys, who are, yes, in our division, it sets a tone. It sets a tone to say we're back and we're ready to do what we did before. By the way, everybody else in the NFL, I don't know what you guys are doing, but guess what we're doing? We're playing winning football. This isn't Kansas City. This is the Philadelphia Eagles. Right? It's the Philadelphia Eagles. I mean, talk about
You're
being
fucking
pumped
firing
up.
me up.
I mean,
You're firing me up, Kevin.
I've never been pumped up. And by the way, I saw a little rust. I saw some things where, we got some kinks and stuff that we got to work out. I want AB to get the ball a little more. I want to see our wide receivers be a little more active. Saquon did exactly what we thought that he would do. We have a very strong football team, and not having our defensive recruit that we just got on the field, I didn't like that. I didn't like the spit moment. So I want to see him on the field. I want to see what happens to our defense when we got that type of talent out there. So if you notice, there's a lot of energy to what I'm saying, Jason. It's energy.
Big time energy.
Not like Rob. When Rob was talking, he was stuttering. He was stuttering. He had a stroke. He had a stroke in the middle of it. He was like, what? It was bad. Not me. Philadelphia, baby. EAGLES.
These eyes are clear, Kevin. These eyes are clear. This heart is pure. It's ready to go.
Goodness.
The Chiefs, this is nothing. This is nothing. Week 1, there's a lot of season left. All right.
Let's get this back to the family show that we are. Little friendly time. Kevin, very, very clearly passionate about the Philadelphia Eagles. Can you please say something nice about the Kansas City Chiefs?
Yeah, I think the nicest thing that I can say is that they had a good run. Right? I think they had a good run. And I will say this, man. I will say this. Yeah. Greatness should always be celebrated. There is no way that you can ignore the level of greatness that the Kansas City Chiefs put on display. But what happens when greatness is displayed, people get motivated and they want to taste. And right now, the Eagles are in position to have their run of greatness. I mean, when you go and look back at the last 4 Super Bowls, right? The Eagles are definitely a part of the conversation. 3 of those Super Bowls we were in. 2 of them we won. Not only are we winning, but we're part of the conversation. The Kansas City Chiefs have been a part of the conversation for years. Before them, it was the Patriots. It's amazing to see dynasties happen, but dynasties end so that there can be new ones. That's the most exciting thing. So I just they had a good run.
That is very nice. All right, Rob Riggle, can you please say something nice about the Philadelphia Eagles?
Well, here's the thing. Like Kevin's right. Like, there are dynasties happening. Chiefs obviously is one of them. I mean, if you talk about a team that owns the 20s thus far, it's the Chiefs. They've been there every step of the way, undeniable. And the Eagles have had their moments. I won't deny that either. The Eagles have had their moments. It's been pleasant. For them, I'm sure. Not as great as us, but it's been great for them. They have these little pockets, these little happy side parties going on. That's fun. But your question was, and I want to get back to that. Your question was something positive about the Eagles.
You know what the question was, Rob? Answer the goddamn question.
I just want to, because I don't want to say I'm struggling to come up with something to say, but because I do. I want to be. You know what? Here's the thing. I'll say about Eagles fans. You never have to guess where you stand with an Eagles fan. And I appreciate that. I respect that.
Very passionate.
That's a nice fan. That's a very nice thing. That's very nice.
They will. They will throw punches. They will throw hands. They will tell you to S your own D in the parking lot. They shove people downstairs. They pull shirts over heads with hockey blows. It's all there. They punch out horses. I mean, you never have to guess where you stand with an Eagles fan.
It's so good.
Very passionate city. That's what I heard.
Incredibly passionate.
That being said, how passionate they are. Arrowhead, a very passionate, place that we play. Kansas City gets it fired up. Who has a better stadium experience, Arrowhead or the Link?
I think that Arrowhead's a little safer, right? I think we can say it's a little
more Midwestern.
Yeah, I think
it's a little bit happier.
I think I can see some fans. I can see some fans in Arrowhead, and I can wear an Eagles jersey. And a fan in Arrowhead may say, "Good luck today," and I may say, "Hey, good luck to you too." Right?
They might offer you a plate of some barbecue.
No, in Arrowhead they'll say, "Good luck today," and I'll go, "Fuck you," right?
Yeah. Thank you.
And it's just because of the way that I was raised in Philadelphia. We just have a different energy about us. But I'll give Arrowhead that, right? It's just a little safer. A little safer.
I do appreciate your honesty, though, Kevin. But I will say this: Arrowhead, very loud stadium, and our tailgating. I've been to both stadiums. I have been to both. Tailgating in Kansas City is far superior. Far superior.
Interesting.
Superior is a strong word.
Superior.
It's a very strong word.
Superiority. I don't know how else I can say it.
Is it just the food in Arrowhead, or
yes,
the ambiance?
It's the food. It's the atmosphere. It's 200 acres of barbecue being burnt, smelling wonderful with everything, all the fixins. Don't forget the fixins, man. I mean, you got the coleslaw, you got the beans, you got the potatoes, you got the potato salad.
What's the best part of an Eagles tailgate?
I don't know. It's going to be very hard to finish a conversation with somebody using the word fixins. Okay, okay. Don't forget the fixins. I almost hung up. I almost ended this when he said fixings. I almost jumped off. Okay?
What makes that tailgate so good? It's the fixins.
The beans, the slaw, the sauce. No, okay. It's not Thanksgiving, Rob. We're talking about
because you guys haven't got to that level yet of tailgate. Once you get to that level,
okay. First of all, Travis, you've never seen tailgating until you've seen it done in Philadelphia. Okay, we're talking about live DJs. We're talking about a city that not only stands in the space of chance, but togetherness. You know, the city of brotherly love is what we are, and on a football Sunday is where we display it. We display it. I mean, bobbleheads, big faces. We got everything, and not only do we have everything, we share with each other. Hey, you guys got beer? Y'all need something? Y'all need drinks? Here, come over here. We'll toss you some. You've never seen anything like it. Cheesesteaks, pretzels. I mean, tasty cakes. It all happens in Philadelphia. The energy that we go into that stadium with is set in the parking lot. And not only do we tailgate, we do it in places that we're not supposed to. We block off streets. Okay? We block off streets. You know, we prohibit the highways from being used. A lot of the stuff isn't necessarily legal, but we get it done. It is what it is. It's called fanfare. That's what it's called, Rob. And I'll tell you what we're not discussing. Fixins. We're not talking about fixins in Philadelphia. It's cheese on the cheese steak. That's it. That's all. Give me a pretzel.
Oh my God.
Oh, that's good. That makes me so happy. You guys have a prison in your stadium, if I'm not mistaken.
Damn right we do.
Yeah. Okay.
That was the old stadium. That was the vet. That was the vet.
We progressed.
We've moved on from that.
Yeah,
we've moved on.
Sorry. Yeah, we progressed. All right. We had it there because we needed it during those times. Okay. We needed it. And as a person that has been in that jail cell, as a person that has been in that jail cell, it is necessary. Okay. It's necessary to know the consequences to some of our crazy actions. So when I sat in that cell for 3.5 hours, I thought about my actions and I never did it again. And they took my picture down. So it's a good thing. You have not made it as a fan until your picture has made it to the wall of trouble. When they go, no.
You gotta watch out for this guy.
This guy right here. The wall of trouble. I had an alert.
Actually, I do respect that. I respect that a lot, actually. I appreciate that.
Rob, I'm not playing.
I believe you.
I had a real security threat alert.
I totally believe it.
On me. From the year that I tried to get on the podium, when I was drunk and tried to get on the podium, they were like, hey, look, guys, Kevin, he's coming to the playoff games. We need a team just to watch Kevin. And they really did have a team on me. Like, I was on the sideline, and it took me a while to notice. I was like, hey, man, why these security guards? It's like 5 of them, but it's the same faces that keep moving everywhere I go. And one of the security guys told me, he's like, oh, yeah, you got a threat alert on you, just in case you try to do something stupid. Yeah.
You got eyes on you.
You got a threat alert. That's when I knew I made it as a fan. Rob, you've never had a threat alert. They've never worried about you and what you were going to do. Arrowhead. All they do is go, that's Wriggle with that plate of beans and slaw. Right there.
Yeah.
Wriggle.
They did. They said, they go, is that Wriggle? They go, yeah, of course it's Wriggle. He's got all the fixins. And then they even offer me a headset if I want to listen in on the game sometimes. I'm like, guys, that's too much. Yeah. That's how friendly we are in Kansas City.
I do not think that Arrowhead is a bad place. I will say this is something I should have said earlier. I love the people of Kansas City. I'm a frequent visitor of Kansas City. I perform there, tons of amazing shows and personnel. When it comes to the environment of football, it's all about noise. And I will say you guys are definitely up there with the level of noise that is presented to your opponent. But you got to come from noise. You got to come from noise to respond to that environment. And we're no strangers to it. That's the beauty of how we're trained in Philadelphia.
Baby.
Man.
And there's nothing.
Fire me up, Kev.
There's nothing more different than the noise of the Link and the noise of Arrowhead. Like Arrowhead, you're screaming. You feel the rumble.
Yeah,
you feel the rumble. At the Link, you hear more of
this
what
is
they're saying.
Your heart.
It's a strategy. It's a strategy. Kansas City's not saying anything mean, so it's just let's just make as much noise as possible. Ah! Yeah. Philly's like, hey, we got to keep this noise down because I got to tell this motherfucker he doesn't know what.
It vibrates. Kevin,
fuck your mother. You heard me. You heard me. 23. We don't even say your names. We just say your numbers. We're so disrespectful. We don't even say. We don't say your last name. You heard me. 27. Shut up. 27.
That used to be the funniest thing. Sitting on the bench. We'd be out there having a rough series. You go back to the bench. These dudes always yelling behind you. Hey, 62! What the fuck are you doing? Oh, you gotta keep your head forward, acting like you don't hear it, and you just hear all this shit happening behind you.
By the way, we do research too. Philadelphia, we do research. We know what's going on in your family. We know the problems. Yeah, that's right. That's right. You don't have a dad. Yeah.
But in all fairness, I think that's most cities these days. Arrowhead's not above that. I mean, we're friendly, nice people, and we like to get loud, but we're not above doing our research as well. And really burrowing down like a tick and getting in there like, hey, 91. Hey, I understand your nephew's having a little trouble in school. I mean, it goes deep.
It's a little more precise. It's a little more precise.
It's very detailed. It's very detailed.
Yeah, somebody's grade point average just dropped.
He's struggling in an Ivy League school with that GPA. Yeah, we know he had dreams of going to Brown University. He'll be lucky if he gets in Cornell. Then we all start laughing. That's just good old clean Kansas City heckling right there.
Yeah. Two different approaches. One's a little more flagrant, vicious. The other one's a little more precise. I'll give you that. Damn it, Rob. That's pretty funny. Right. Hey, heard your nephew's having a little trouble. Looks like your son's going to repeat the 11th grade. Yeah.
Have you ever been heckled? This actually happened. This actually happened to me one time. It wasn't at Arrowhead. I was at a Jets Dolphins game, and I was sitting on the front row behind the Dolphins bench for some reason, and Joey Porter came off. And all the Jets fans around me were screaming at him, going, "Screw you, Porter! You suck!" In that classic New York way. I was just sitting there minding my business, and he looked right at me, and he goes, "Not up in here!" And I didn't know what he was talking about. So I looked right back at him. I looked back at him and go, "I didn't say it. He's like, "I swear." And he was like, "Not up in here!" And he was veins coming out. And finally, the guy next to me goes, "Dude, it's from the movie or whatever."
Yeah, right.
Oh, dear God. Oh, God. I thought he wanted to kill me. I thought I was about to get him.
I get killed. Fans. But
Joey Porter,
I don't mind it. Like, I am no stranger to the laugh. Funny is funny. So like when you say shit to me, if it's funny, it's funny. And like, here's what I did stop doing though. So I would come down to the field, while the players are warming up. Let's say it's an away game. Eagles are playing away. I'm in the city. I'm going to go, but I'm on the field. Where the fans would kill me is when you actually see how small I am compared to like the players when they come out and they're warming up. You would hear shit. Kevin, you look like his dick. Hey, man. Come on.
Hey, enough.
Hey, man. Seriously. My son is with me. That's my son. Get your stupid ass off the field, Kevin. Get your dumb ass off. I mean, they let me have it. Like, I just put my kids in the headphones.
I got to share this with you too. I got heckled at the Ryder Cup, and Travis, you've met Kasha, my girlfriend.
Oh yeah,
she's a professional golfer. But we were at the Ryder Cup, and the hush comes over the crowd, so now it's extra quiet. And I'm standing there with my girlfriend, and somebody from the back screams, "She's out of your league, Riggle!" to the tremendous roar from the crowd of, "Yeah, fuck you, Riggle!" It turned into a dog pile. Then it was like, it got to a fever pitch where people were like, "Kill him! Kill that piece of shit!" I mean, I was like, hold on, look at this. What just happened?
God damn it.
I mean, where does this stuff come from? It's not my business.
Some of it's unprovoked. When you really do turn around, and you go like, "What? Why? Why did you say that, sir?"
I'm just standing there.
Like, what the fuck was that, sir? Why did you feel that's what you should have said to me, sir?
Yeah.
No, I think it's all fun. It's all fair within the love of the game. I do want to credit my city, man, for keeping it in the stands. We're seeing a lot of crazy activity. We're seeing fans get crazy. We just saw somebody push Lamar the other day. So I just want to say real quick to the city of Philadelphia, let's keep it in the stands. Let's keep it vocal. Let's keep it verbal. And let's stand on business the way we normally do. But let's make sure that we still respect the athlete. Let's still respect the profession. Okay.
Well
I can protect us otherwise. I can protect the city and make sure that our shit talk stands tall, but we're keeping it in the stands. I'll say that. That's what we're doing there.
I like that. I like
respect
that.
it.
Yes.
I respect it.
Let's get back to the game a little bit. All right. So as players, we usually don't consider these matchups the next season. We don't consider it like a Super Bowl rematch. These teams obviously just played
we don't.
a couple
as
games
players,
ago.
You, me, and Trent.
As fans,
how it
though,
is.
as fans, do you guys consider this a Super Bowl rematch?
Well, I think, Rob, I'll answer first because I think as a player,
Again, just a regular fan, you're a regular fan.
it's good to respect both POVs, right? Like I think I have the advantage of looking through a dual lens. I can see from both sides.
Not at all.
You have to respect it as a Super Bowl rematch. I mean, I remember when I played in the church league and we won the conference, and the following year we came out and game 2 was against the church that we played in the championship game, and that was the biggest game.
Literally same scenario.
Same scenario, right? Yeah, same thing. So
I don't know if that's the same. I don't know if that's actually
it definitely is.
equivalent.
It definitely is. Pastor Troy led that league with 17 touchdowns that year. And I remember it's definitely the same, Rob. Pastor Troy for sure could have went. He could have went pro. So I think it is. It is a rematch. You got to respect it as that. We're stepping on that
Kevin,
field.
I happen to play in a
tone.
rec league, which is, as we know, is very similar to the NFL, unlike church leagues. But I don't want to go there because I don't want to make it about me today. The question was about the teams. Do I consider this a rematch? I will say no. I will say yes, there are similarities, but each year you have a brand new team. And yes, there are a lot of veterans that come along and get to, continue their journey, but it's like a fingerprint. It's new every year. It's, at least that's how I do it. What's up? Anyway, but that's, it's a new team. It's a new season. So to me, it's all born anew. However, do my feelings, are they running hot? You goddamn right they are. And do I want a piece of the Eagles? I want a big piece. I want a big piece of the Eagles. That barbecue is going to be Eagle. Okay? Not American bald eagle.
What's up, 92% heirs? Welcome back to another epic breakdown of the New Heights podcast, where football's funniest family duo Jason and Travis Kelce just delivered an absolute banger of an Eagles versus Chiefs preview episode. If you missed this one, you're about to get the full rundown because this episode was absolutely loaded with comedy gold and insider football knowledge that only the Kelce brothers can deliver. Jason, Fat Batman, Kelce, and Travis, Big Yeti. Kelce brought in some serious star power for this preview, with none other than comedian Rob Riggle and Kevin Hart joining the conversation to break down what promises to be an absolutely electric matchup between Philadelphia and Kansas City. The dynamic between these four was incredible. You got Jason representing the Eagles faithful, Travis obviously backing his Chiefs, while Rob Riggle and Kevin Hart brought their own unique perspectives and had the entire studio cracking up with their takes on the upcoming game. Kevin Hart's energy was through the roof as usual, throwing out predictions left and right while Jason tried to keep things somewhat serious with his former Eagles insider knowledge. But you know how these New Heights episodes go. Serious football talk mixed with absolutely hilarious tangents that had everyone losing it. Rob Riggle brought that military precision comedy timing we all love, perfectly playing off Travis's laid-back Kansas City vibe, while also stirring the pot between the brothers with some expert-level trash talk about both teams. The preview itself covered everything from offensive line matchups to defensive schemes, with Jason breaking down Eagle strategies he knows inside and out from his playing days, while Travis gave that current player perspective on how the Chiefs are preparing for Philadelphia's aggressive defense. What made this episode special wasn't just a football analysis, though. It was watching four guys who genuinely love the game and love entertaining people, just having an absolute blast together. With the Kelce brothers' natural chemistry, enhanced by Hart and Riggle's comedic expertise. They dove deep into key player matchups, discussed injury reports, analyzed coaching decisions, and even got into some spicy predictions about how this rivalry game would unfold, all while keeping the energy high and the laughs coming consistently throughout the entire episode. If you want to catch the full breakdown with all the insider details, hilarious moments, and expert predictions from this dream team of guests, make sure you check out the complete New Heights episode. Trust me, you don't want to miss a second of this premium content from football's most entertaining podcast duo and their incredible special guests.